So what are you doing? It is 5:25 p.m. and I thought it looks really rainy out here, so why not go out on my e-bike? Alexa assured me that it wasn't going to rain. And I always believe Alexa. I mean, come on. So, let's go check it out, shall we? See what it looks like out here in the raininess. It looks like it's gonna storm. But Alexa says nope. So, hey, what are you gonna do? You gotta believe her, right? She's never been wrong before. I said, what time is it going to rain today? And she said, no rain is expected today. Would you like to know if there's rain tomorrow? I said, nope. So we'll see. I had another flat tire. I don't think I've told you yet. It's my second flat tire without my hydraulic jacks, the hydraulic actuators. And again, I had to fix it on the road. But I have ordered two tubes. But they're supposed to get here tomorrow. For some reason, 26-inch tire tubes take forever from Amazon. Everything else is quick, but those tubes, I don't know where they come from. They have to go twice around the world or something before they get to me. Not really sure. But anyway, so I didn't have those. But I had the tube that got a flat that had a hole in it. The first time back in my trunk there. So what I did was I patched it. I patched the tube that was in the trunk and then replaced the one that was in the rear left tire that was popped, that had a hole in it. I patched it with some, I have multiple things to patch my time, like set with everything. I've got thick little rubber things with sticky stuff, real sticky stuff on one side they call a boot. If you get your tire slashed, you can put this boot on it, like a boot for your feet. And it'll keep it together and fixed until you get home. I also have regular patches that you would get at probably Walmart or something with the glue and everything. And then I have some other ones that I think they're called miracle patches, something like that. They're glueless. They're kind of like stickers that are thicker and really sticky. But they are They are what I used. I think they're called like Miracle Patch or something like that. Something like that. Anyway, it was very easy. They come in a little, little box like thing, and all you have to do is take them off the backing, and stick them on the tire after you've sanded the tube, after you sanded it a little bit to make it nice and rough. And there you go. The thing that I was really, just like I was the previous time, the thing that I was really worried about is if my pump was going to be able to have the juice to pump them up. And it did. It came through once again with flying colors. So this time, when I got home, I charged up my pump. I swear, I have no idea how many times I used that pump to pump up my tires since the last time I charged it. It's been a lot. Like a lot. Way more than I would expect this little pump to last between charges. And it just goes. It just goes. That's all there is to it. So now it's going to be even better than it was before. Hello. Or not. And so I did it out on the road in somebody's driveway, or almost in somebody's driveway, blocking it a little bit, and they came home while I was there, got out of his car and said, "Hey, how you doing?" I said, "Well, I guess I'm doing pretty good." And he went in the house, and I fixed my tube. The problem is when you fix it out, when you can't lift it up and kind of put it on its side, or lift it off the ground with the actuators. That would be the easiest way, and it would just lift it up and I'd be able to take it down, because you got to be able to spin the wheel, and because when it's on the ground you can't really spin the wheel. You can roll it backwards and forwards, and that's what you do, but you can't really spin it, so that's what I did. And what I did, which happens sometimes on when you change a tube that way, is I had a little bump in it. Which, I got it wadded up somehow, so it made a little bump, which is bad because it could have popped, the new one could have, well, the semi-new one, the patched one, hey buddy, how are you?
I gotta back in, I wanted you to go first.
Oh, okay. Thank you. He said he's got to back in and he wants me to go in first. That was really nice of him. Of course, now he distracted me, so I'm not sure what I was talking about. Oh, my tube. So anyway, it had a little bump on it. So the whole way home I was going bump, bump, bump. But all that is needed at that point is just for you to kind of undo it and then do it again, let out some air and open the side of the tire, without having pressure on it. So I took it off the quad and put it on my little tire changer dealie, and then I just pumped it up a little bit at a time, and made sure everything was good, and kind of crunched it a little bit as I'm turning it around, and so it got back straight. So there's no more bump. And I'm happy about that. Hopefully I don't get a flat today. Because tomorrow I get my tubes, and I'll be much calmer then. Much less worried. Although I don't really think I drive much different with not having a new tube behind me. But I just have it in the back of my head, just one of those things. Because I didn't do the smart thing and patch the tube that's behind my seat. If I would have done that, it would have been much better. But I'll be all right, I'll just do the same thing I did last time. Because those patches are really good. They, you just stick them on there. They stick on super good. And the tire just holds them onto the tube after you've stuck them on there and blown it up. Just the pressure. Just the air pressure keeps them on there. But, anyway. So that's been my last problem. But, it takes me that probably took me a little longer. That probably took me about 45 minutes. Because it was really hot outside. And I couldn't access the whole wheel. I had to keep moving it back and forth and doing stuff every step of the way. So it takes a while. Let's go down this way. I think I always do this, and I stop, see if that light's green, and if it's not, I go down this way. Oh, towards the big black clouds. Yep. Oh, man. Oh, and another level of difficulty. I couldn't put the quad up on the hydraulic table because Steven's trike is on it, because I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do about the rear swing arm damage that he did when he flipped it. because he can't ride it like that. So I think it's like 180 bucks to replace it, which isn't that bad. I just don't have it right now. So it's gonna have to wait. I had, when I ran, because every time I fix a tube, I always run my fingers through the inside of the tire, or actually the Tannis armor, that's protecting the tube, or that's supposed to protect the tube. And I found a big old, probably about that long piece of mulch, this red mulch that's all over the place all the time. Almost all the way through the Tannis armor to the center, so it went way into the tube. It went all the way through the tire. It was all the way through the tire and almost all the way through the Tannis armor. So it I think it had been working through there for a little while. So I guess I'm going to have to try to be a little bit more careful. I am anyway, but maybe a little bit more when I go through the mulch, Because it was a big old piece. It's really nice out, that's for sure. Other than the looming clouds. Other than that, it's good. Speaking of mulch, Oh, there's the smell. There's the rain smell, people. Hey folks, how are you? In front of that little pond there that didn't have a fence around it, and I see this every once in a while, it said that no trespassing, and if you do trespass, you're committing a felony. So they really don't want you to I guess, fish in that pond. I wonder why they're so harsh without even putting a fence around it. If there's a good reason or what. Hopefully there is. Wow. There's a garage back there on the left that was like literally waist high with just like, it looked like trash and clothes and just stuff. You had to, if you wanted to go in the front of that garage, you're into that garage, you had to jump up. Hey, how's it going, man? Good to see you. How you doing?
Tired.
Are you?
Yeah, things are good.
Hi, baby.
Hi.
Hi, baby.
He says we just ate a pigeon that was dead.
All right.
He killed the pigeon actually.
Awesome.
Yeah, no, we ate it. He found it.
Have a good one, man. He's a real nice guy. I see him every once in a while. Oh, it's getting to be 27 minutes, isn't it? All right, you guys. Thanks for coming along. I hope you had a good time. I hope you have a good day or night or morning or whatever it is, wherever you're from. And I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.